and having excluded other Spanish and reinforced the geographical and ideological divisions, the rhetorical effect achieved is one of the union. On the one hand, the letter incites one to take action, to discuss, to reflect about the present day. Both presents, from the sender and from the reader, melt or come together. The moment of the writing and that of the moment of the reading, as if neither the temporary distance nor the spatial one existed or perhaps even mattered, a single temporality in the diversity of the American spaces is created, or at least in some ways even reinforced. This way, José María Morelos, again the Mexican sort of pantheon hero, is a perfect recipient. Like him, are the Guadalupeños, the Venezolanos, whom this publisher, Francisco de Miranda, takes the letter of Iscardo. An interesting side note of José María Morelos is that he's often depicted wearing sort of a handkerchief on his head. Oftentimes, I would say to hide the fact that he was Afro-American, and that, in some sense, is very interesting. The fact that he's being embraced as a Latin American, and the fact that in some ways he's different than many, right? And for many historians now, it's sort of a how do we think about Morelos and what does that mean for our sense of national identity? And then another side note: the last census before this census, for the first time in Mexican sort of census data, the term for the category for black was actually included in the census. Again, that's another side note. Now, let's skip a little bit forward in order to leave some time for questions and comments. In closing, I have tried briefly to show the transcendent dimension of epistolography as rhetorical practice and social action through the self-consciousness process that the Spanish Americans, people or citizens, went through. Of course, there's more to understand that is found just within the structure of letters. For instance, the importance of oratory in Latin America, along with the permanent lack of paper in the Spanish America countries. We have to understand how that works. Oh, sorry, I skipped that. For instance, the importance of orality and how its gravitas came into being because of the lack of paper, and so it had to be brief, right? Thousands of pamphlets take the letter and other minor genre structures. Another important matter is that the power of this kind of rhetoric devices create a certain utopian imagination or imaginary of America, which in this sense, personal interest is put aside for general or public interest. Thank you very much.